Hello, welcome back to Denver. Nick Rice live. Here's the Broncos with a double-digit lead, have Peyton Manning and this offense on the move again. It's a 1st and 10. Willis McGahee flanking the quarterback. Blocks for him who's in the gun. Fires it deep again. We have a flag down. The ball is incomplete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
But we have a roughing
defense.
the passer on a man I just earlier praised, Ray McDonald. He's a rotational player who happens to make some big plays on the run, but just too much against the quarterback that time. And here's the Broncos in Niner territory again. They've been living on this side of the field. 1st and 10 at the Niner 49-yard line. Single back is McGahee, gets the call, angles to the left side, and Navarro Bowman brings down the running back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And we also take a look at the Niner defense, one of the top defensive units in the NFL. Navarro Bowman, he'd be a starter on any team, on any defense in the NFL outside of the Niners. They have Patrick Willis taking that spot there. Bowman, a terrific football player. Can't even find the starting unit. Here's Willis McGahee for another couple yards. Navarro Bowman, another play defensively. But from secondary, despite the one key weakness at safety, the Niners are stacked at every position. Boy, it's a marvel how the offense can't match the intensity that this defense has. Every play after the ball carry, you see 1, 2, 3, maybe even a 4th guy to the ball carrier. That's Willis McGahee there, right at the snap. You don't see that similar intensity from this offensive unit. You see first-round guys such as Michael Crabtree and Randy Moss that just can't make the big plays. 1st and 10, Demarius Thomas, good for 16 yards. Move those chains. The Broncos pick up another 1st and 10. First catch for the receiver today, picks up a huge Bronco first down. And boy, I just marveled the defense there, but just a lapse in the secondary. The Niners ran a cover 2, but the problem with a cover 2 is you have linebackers covering the middle of the field. Demarius Thomas takes advantage on a big-time slant route, cuts it upfield, and we might just reach the 2-minute warning with the Broncos nearing 200 yards of offense to the Niners 55. 2 minutes to go. Nick Rice in the CBS booth, and we'll be right back. This Broncos offensive unit countering what the Niners are doing. Blitz on a 3rd and 7. Meanwhile, a cover 2 cannot stop Demarius Thomas. Just a quick throw, good catch, and the Broncos on the move again on a drive that started at their own 36-yard line. For the 6th play of the drive, Manning with an empty set this time. 4 receivers, including a tight end to the near side. Manning takes a sack. Ahmad Brooks to bring down the quarterback. 7-yard setback, and the Niners force a 2nd and 17. Ahmad Brooks just came right off the right tackle there. Ryan Clady, good on the other side. That was Alden Smith covered that time, but Abreu Franklin unable to block. Number 55 for the Niners, another linebacker, can't even find the starting unit, but he does find plays on the field. A terrific outside linebacker in his 8th season, and now the Broncos on a 2nd and 19 have to reach the 20-yard line to pick up a Bronco first down. Here's Manning in the gun with the play clock down to 7. Manning underneath. Drag route is complete to Stokely. Fights forward to pick up 11 yards. Last 5, a hard-fought gain for Brandon Stokely. Longtime Denver Bronco. And now on a 3rd and 8. Makeable field goal range for Prater with 61 seconds to go, however. He would like his offense to pick up another first down. Coming up, it's the halftime report coming from Nick Rice, along with highlights around the National Football League. Stay tuned for halftime coverage on the NFL on CBS. Nick Rice hosting what should be a fantastic halftime report, along with news and updates around the National Football League. Broncos have 2 timeouts in their back pocket, 61 seconds to play. Demaryius Thomas at the near side on a 3-receiver set. Manning looking to pick up a first down. He needs to do 8 yards through the air in order to do so. Back to throw. Manning has time, slings underneath. Stokely fights forward. He did not have what was enough until he turns it upfield and picks up a huge Bronco first down. With 1 timeout remaining, Denver in the red zone. Back to throw. Slings underneath, pass is incomplete. A dangerous throw there, and Manning's first incomplete pass. He was 9 for 9 until that pass play, and it's a 2nd and 10 coming up from Manning in the Denver offense. 53 seconds on the clock. And we look at the Niner defense again here. Giving up another touchdown will just create too big of a hole for this team. They have to force a field goal here. Manning. Pressure's on. He gets the ball away. And he is down on the field. Ahmad Brooks hit the quarterback. And he is down. Brock Osweiler checks in the game as the backup quarterback. 3rd and 10. Huge situation here for the Bronco offense. Underneath, however, and Joel Dreesen picks up the first down. Brock Osweiler, his first pass play. 12 yards to a delay to Joel Dreesen over the middle. Good for a first down until Patrick Willis shores up what would have been a Bronco touchdown. The tight end picks up 12 and another Bronco first down. Number 4 on this drive alone. Broncos up by 10 now. Clock down to 23 seconds. Osweiler, not aware of the clock here, down to 19. And he still hasn't hiked the football. Here's Osweiler, back to throw, clean pocket, rolls to the right side, underneath, pass right complete. And the Broncos going to their final timeout. Looks like they'll bring out the field goal unit here with 10 seconds remaining, going to halftime, hoping to lead by 13. Jimmy Harbaugh, very disappointing first half for his unit, especially on offense. Boy, the defense cannot stop this team. But the offense was only picked up 2 first downs the entire first half. Broncos have had 11 in that category. Boy, the Niners, we missed the play there, but the Niners just intercepted the football. Boy, Noel, you gotta figure that one out, son. In the end zone, the pass is intercepted. The Niners take a knee, and with 5 seconds remaining, the Niners stop a huge time attempt by the Broncos. And we'll go into halftime trailing 10-0, but it could have been a lot worse for a team that can't stop the offense or the defense for the Niners for that. At halftime, Broncos 10-0 over the trailing Niners. We have halftime coverage coming up next. You're watching Nick Rice along with the entire halftime crew to bring you halftime coverage of the Denver Broncos in your game between the Broncos and the Niners. An up and down first half that was all Broncos after the first quarter. Peyton Manning has led the offense to 10 unanswered points. We have an injury update soon upcoming for the Broncos on Peyton Manning. Meanwhile, Colin Kaepernick has struggled throughout the entire first half. The Broncos got the football to begin the first half. That was an aerial assault from the beginning. Willis McGahee on the screenplay picks up 37 yards on just the second play from scrimmage, and the Broncos engineered an 80-yard drive that was capped off with an 8-yard touchdown pass to the tight end Joel Dreesen, the backboard of the end zone. Peyton Manning's lone touchdown in the first half gave the Broncos a 7-0 lead, and the Niners looked to respond with a drive of their own. But after a Frank Gore run, it was a 3rd and 11, and Kaepernick, just a third-year mistake, just a rookie throw across his body, and Chris Harris takes advantage. Only his 4th interception of the career of Harris leads to a Bronco field goal, and the Denver offense has scored 10 points. They lead it 10-0 in the first half. Seahawks and the Falcons in Week 7 action. The Falcons scored first on a Julio Jones 11-yard touchdown connection. They currently lead 10-3. Action over in New England, Gillette Stadium. The Ravens and the Patriots were tied at 3 going into the second quarter, but then the Patriots got things going in the passing game. It was a huge play to Anquan Bolden, his only catch of the first half, netted 27 yards, and that was what led to the Ravens cashing in. It's a 6-6 game before the Baltimore offensive unit scores on a big touchdown. Ravens lead by 10. Green Bay Packers, New Orleans Saints. As we saw earlier, the Saints cashed in on a Devery Henderson touchdown. The lone touchdown for the Saints. They currently lead 10-7. At halftime, the Broncos lead 10-0. Your second half action coming up right after this. And welcome back to Denver, Colorado, between the Broncos and the Niners. Currently, the Broncos have been just assaulting the San Francisco 49ers. In every statistical category, the Broncos, by a mile, have led against the San Francisco 49ers. And no pun intended, the mile-high kickoff will be taken by the Niners' own LeDaron James. Or Ladarius James, excuse me. Kickoff in Denver, Colorado. Matt Prater to set it deep, and we are set for second half action. Broncos lead 10-0, and it is taken by James. And for the third time in this game, he takes a knee. And the Broncos have to put their defense on the field. And we have injury update at the bottom of your screen. Right shoulder injury for Peyton Manning. And the Broncos will go the remainder of the game with Brock Osweiler at quarterback. He's out for the remainder of this contest. Frank Gore taken down after a 2-yard loss, and Vernon Davis to bring first down and 10. Frank Gore off the left side, and Von Miller brings down the running back, a 2-yard loss. And as we mentioned, Peyton Manning, a huge part of this offense. You just hope that Brock Osweiler can make some plays on offense, because the Niners, towards the end of the first half, are getting hot. Sure, it's a 10-0 game, but Colin Kaepernick, we have seen second half heroics from this quarterback before, who led the Niners to the playoffs last year. Kaepernick in the gun, slings to the right side, and for catch number 2, there's Crabtree. Finds the holes in the defense and picks up a good 3 yards, giving the Niners a more convertible third down attempt. Convertible third down. Boy, the last time I've had a convertible was a long time ago. Drove that one a few years ago. Boy, the Michael Crabtree could even catch. 3rd and 5. Kaepernick. Delay to Gore, a huge hole up the middle. Broncos did not see that one coming, and James takes advantage. 12 yards on his first carry, and the rookie picks up a huge Niner first down. Their first of the second half. Now the Niners in business now. Fresh set of downs is the 1st and 10. Counterplay. Frank Gore now. We have a flag on the field, however. And it's another holding penalty against the offense. Second penalty in the last 5 minutes. And the Niners reeling by these flags. A 1st and 17 now, instead of what would have been a 2nd down and 9. Handoff. Frank Gore fumbles the football. And luckily for the offense, Joe Mays forces what would have been a huge Bronco turnover. But the Niners get the football back. A sigh of relief for the Niner offense.
Number 7 goes incomplete. 3rd down.